Hi, just wanted to let you know about our Secret City Geek Lab website here on KTST-FM and here on this program. But if you go to our website at secretcitycomedy.com/geeklab, you'll get the latest on geek news. We tend to publish articles about 4 times a day with the best and greatest in video games and television and movies, whether it's Star Wars, Star Trek, comic books, video games. It's all there. So please visit us at secretcitycomedy.com at the Geek Lab or visit us on Facebook at facebook.com/secretcity. Be sure to like us on Facebook. You'll get the latest news, and also you get to participate in various contests and giveaways that we have. Coming up next on Secret City Geek Lab is our Injustice Gods Among Us video game review. What if our greatest heroes became our greatest threats? Injustice Gods Among Us introduces a bold new franchise to the fighting game genre from NetherRealm Studios, the creators of Mortal Kombat, featuring Batman, Cyborg, The Flash, Harley Quinn, Nightwing, Solomon Grundy, Superman, and Wonder Woman. The latest title in the award-winning studios presents a deep original story. Heroes and villains will engage in epic battles on a massive scale in a world where the line between good and evil are blurred. This video game is rated T for teen, and our video game expert Michael Garate gives us his review. This is Secret City Geek Lab. I'm Alan, and I'm with
Michael.
All right, and we're doing a video game review of Injustice Gods Among Us. So, Michael, what is this game?
Well, Injustice Gods Among Us is basically a Mortal Kombat type fighting game, but instead of Mortal Kombat characters, it's all DC Universe. So lots of characters from the Justice League and lots of characters that fight the Justice League. It's a lot of fun.
All right, and so it's a basic. Is there a storyline to this game?
There is a storyline to this game. The storyline basically puts you in control of about 5 or 6 Justice League characters, and it takes them to an alternate universe, and it basically have to fight through other like evil alternate Justice League characters and their villains as well, and the story is really good.
All right, and this is available on
PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, and there's a free app on the iPhone that ties in with the game, so it's pretty cool.
All right, and what did you think of the game overall?
I really enjoyed the game. I'm not a big fighter fan myself, but it won me over with the costumes and the DC characters and the destructible environments. It's just a lot of fun to play.
All right, how's the gameplay?
It's super fluid. It's easy to pick up on the combos, and it's not hard to like find a good character to get some wins in. It's a good game.
All right, would you describe a lot of button mashing, or is there?
There's a button mashing aspect to it, but it's more like stringing together combos and grabs and trying to outmaneuver your opponent using the environment as well as your special abilities.
All right, for someone who doesn't play games like this much, the fighting type of games, will I get frustrated easily, or will I be able to get pretty far in the game?
It's pretty easy to step into, and even if you don't have experience playing video games, there's a very helpful tutorial, and as you play through the story, you also learn more and more about it and get better at it. Helps you do combos, so there's a really good learning curve to it.
But what about for the hardcore then?
There's definitely a lot of areas for the hardcore gamers to enjoy it. Like there's an online mode called Koth where it basically puts about 6 or 7 players that are equal level of skill into one fighting arena, and it's basically a King of the Hill type match, so you'll only be playing players that are as good as you are about relatively. So it's pretty fun.
Okay. Have you played it online?
I have played it online.
And how's the gameplay? How's the networking?
It's so smooth. I have not had one network problem at all. Everybody is enjoying the whole process. It's a good thing.
And they're matching up pretty well.
Very well. It's a leveling system, and I usually am within about 5 levels of my level to the opponents.
Okay, what were the things that you really liked about this game?
My favorite things were how many characters actually they give you to play with. I think there's about 20 or 24. That's a lot of characters.
What are some of your favorite characters?
My very favorite characters, the Green Lantern and the Green Arrow. Nightwing's also pretty cool. I'm more of a heroes guy, not a villains guy, but the best thing I think about the characters is that you can unlock all of the new 52 costumes for them. So if you enjoy the comic books, you can definitely see your favorite characters inside of their awesome costumes.
What are some of the villains you can play?
You've got Joker, you've got Doomsday, you've got Lex Luthor, of course, Catwoman. Basically, every villain that has a Justice League counterpart, you'll see maybe about 1 to 2 of their villains.
Okay, and what else did you like about the game?
Also, there's a arcade mode that is not really so arcadey, but it gives you like more of a story to your individual character, because the main story lets you control about 5 characters. The arcade mode is you pick your favorite character, run through his little story, and then you get to like learn a little bit more about the alternate universe. It's really cool.
All right, great. And then what did you not like about the game?
I didn't like that once you kind of beat the game, there's not a lot of unlockable characters at all. They've been talking about a few downloadable content characters coming out, like Lobo, but as far as him, there's not really any more characters that initially came out with the game, so that's kind of a bummer.
Anything else you didn't like?
That's pretty much it. It's like a solid game, super solid. I've been playing it for hours and I can't stop. It really grabs your attention and keeps you there.
All right, so from a scale from 1 to 10, how would you rate Injustice: Gods Among Us?
I would give it 8.0.
All right, great. So this is a Secret City Geek Lab video game review with Michael Garate.
Watch Anna Slime.